I should probably start my recording. So anyways, this is who I wound up picking. Misfortune by MissSugarPink. Uh, so yeah, I know jack shit about. This is like League of Legends, I think. And the only reason I say I think is because don't they have is Hearthstone the one that there's another game it's not Hearthstone, it's something else. There's another game that has like a bunch of League of Legends characters. I think there's like two other games that have League of Legends characters. It's all kind of like one connected thing. I don't know. I don't really know jack shit about everything about it. So, anyways, I'm gonna be trying out Misfortune. I really did not look at anything in this. This was kind of just the first character that had a pre-con on it. Why is my screen not zooming in? There we go. Apparently, I was not on it. So yeah, this is Sarah Fortune, Misfortune, our little pirate friend here. I didn't really look at any. Actually, I don't even know what I'm saying. I didn't look at anything in her deck. I just set her up and got this started. So I'm going into this blind as shit. I looked at her hero and alter ego, and that's it. And then alongside of this, I'm going to be play testing my new alpha hero, which is Scarlet Witch. So in the most recent stories, she has become the Sorcerer Supreme, and I wanted to make a deck with that. So there are some mechanics in this that are similar to Doctor Strange. There's a lot more mechanics that are purely one Maximoff / Scarlet Witch. I actually didn't even look at what this is. I'm guessing protection, considering there's this in here. I know she can have Bilgewater allies from any aspect, so I have to discount what that is. But this right here looks like protection. So hopefully I get enough damage. Is this protection? It's another. It's really fucking hard to tell. If this is protection, it's got so few protection. So little. So little. So hold on. You can have Bilgewater from any aspect, and then you have this. Bilgewater allies. This is not an ally. So you have this, and then you have this. What am I looking at here? What fucking aspect is this deck? You know what? No, no. Yeah, just screw it. I'm fine. I'm not gonna ask that question anymore. I'm gonna ask that question again. What the fuck is it? Anyways, so she's Justice. Mainly because when I built a bunch of my Mystic Arcana shit, I don't need this anymore. If this, I didn't include that in the deck. We built a bunch of my Mystic Arcana stuff. Built a lot of Justice stuff that actually fits Wanda more than a lot of other characters. Anything else? Standard fucking Claw, because I'm just playtesting. I don't know how well she's going to work. I imagine this is going to work perfectly fine. What is this? What state is Misfortune in, by the way? Alpha, according to this. So we'll see how this all happens. We have two alpha heroes against Claw. I've already done his setup. I've sort of got him. I wouldn't call it fortunate, but every time I play Claw and I do a setup to get a minion on this reveal, I get a minion top deck like 3/4 of the time. All right, let's go ahead and do this. Also, just for clarity, there's her insert that is mentioned on her card. I have it in there. I'm not sure if I'm going to make a custom playmat for her yet and custom resources because they kind of already exist. I don't know if I want to spend time doing that. I don't even know if I have enough to do that. Frankly, the comic series that this is based on isn't even fucking finished yet. So we'll see. We'll see if I decide to do that. Anyways, let's get this started. Sarah Fortune is going to start here. So her thing is she can, as an action, she can search her deck for an any specific upgrade and add to her hand. So let's fucking do that. I'm not going to discard any of the cards in my hand. That is an event. Also, real quick, thank you for naming your cards, by the way. Might just grab another strut. I know I have one, but why not have two? Ooh, a gun. I might just grab this. That way I can at least like cycle the one strut I have a bunch. So what does this guy do? His power, spend up to 3 resources if you spend at least one of these. It's actually not bad. It's it's Husk. Okay, yeah. Just a reskin. Ilaoi. For each tentacle ally I control. Will I have tentacle allies? That is the question. Oh, they'd be set aside, wouldn't they? This is what this is for. I thought this was for like another card or something like that. Nope. All right. I'm going to burn this for a love tap. So a lot of these types of cards. What fucking aspect is she? What aspect is this? Build one. So we got. I just literally spent a protection and aggression. What are you doing to me, Pink? What the fuck are you doing to me, man? I need to get counters here. What is it? 3, right? Is that how you? Is that how you spell sachet? I thought it was ET at the end. Hold on, I need to double check for my own insanity sachet. So it is. It is sachet. Okay. Maybe I'm thinking of cache. Isn't cache just? Actually, I don't even know what cache is. I don't care anymore. I'm done caring. I'm going to exhaust this and attach it to this. Attach it when an unit is defeated. Place one sachet counter on a copy of Strut and return this card to your play area. Cool. Does that a hero action do that? So yeah, I have to actually flip to do that. Or a weapon upgrade. Oh, so I actually would have upgraded. Oh, that's not a weapon? Oh, it's. I thought the weapon was called Love Tap, but it's a condition. Okay. So I wouldn't actually do this right now. So I'm gonna hit Melter for 2. Strut to ready. And then I'm gonna hit this guy for 2. I'm not gonna be able to defeat him right now. Probably could have if I would have used like any of those attachments, but low. This is a 2/2/2 and a 3. I'm exhausted. Let's keep track of our max hit points. Let's keep track of her max hit points. And that ends my turn. I think I'm going to use my action on myself to discard 2 cards. And discard 2 cards and draw 2 cards. That's awesome, actually. Flip. Spend 2 for the Cloak of Levitation. So if you don't know the comic story for this iteration of Scarlet Witch, essentially, after Strange kind of like surrendered his he surrendered his title Sorcerer Supreme to Doom, and Doom was Sorcerer Supreme of the world and of Earth, and he was being, Doom. He was ruling it. Everything was Latveria. He accidentally killed Valeria Richards, I think. And he was so distraught over it because the Richards children, he actually likes them. Uh, and he bargained with, I think, was it the Beyonder? No, it wasn't the Beyonder. It was the In-Betweener. And the In-Betweener, he like sacrificed the Eye of Agamotto and his title and the Eye of Agamotto, the Cloak of Levitation, a bunch of other shit. And he just kind of let them get destroyed along with him because he died. And oh shit, I forgot to resolve his thing. 2 damage. And well, they were just kind of like in like their own in-between realm, and Scarlet Witch heard them call out for help and she grabbed them. The vestments named her the new Sorcerer Supreme, which she countered by naming herself Sorceress Supreme. And then what else? Oh, the Vishanti don't like her because they didn't choose her. The Vishanti choose Sorcerer Supremes, and she chose herself technically as a Sorcerer Supreme. Or, if you want to be more accurate, the cloak and the Eye of Agamotto chose her. So they're pissed off. Tax misfortune. So her thing was the Bilgewater thing. What do I got here? Shock. So weapon. What does this do? If not, that's not a defense. That's not a defense. None of this is defense. I think I'm just going to take it. But yeah, that is the very brief history of the new Scarlet Witch. It's been pretty good. Like, the art's been amazing. The story's been, in my opinion, pretty fucking good. I usually am a little. I'm going to take this. I usually don't care too much about the new stories all that much, but I think it's been pretty good so far. Radioactive. So you will see straight up word for word copies of the Cloak of Levitation and the Eye of Agamotto in here. I thought about making changes to them, but honestly, they're the same fucking things that Strange had. Nothing's really changed with them. She's not even really using them any differently. So they might as well just be the same card. Blood Gem. What's on the top here? Shadow of the Past. I can put it back on top of the deck. I need to remember to. This should be face up. So I'm going to exhaust and play this. So we're going to get Benediction. So discard until we get this. I could have swapped them, but I opted to take the chance. So everybody draws a card. I am now exhausted. I have Firmament's Fire. I will then ready. I need to actually remember to use the Chaos deck in this. Spend 1 on Endurance. Wiccan will remove 1 off of this and deal no damage because Wiccan is Wiccan. He's Wiccaning. So I drew the card for her. Yep. So I can, if I want to, I can put the weapons runner on top. That would be an interesting decision, wouldn't it? I'm going to spend 1 to Master of the Chaotic Arts. But wait, that means actually to pay for it. I don't have a ton of resource generation right now. Screw it. I can do this then without exhausting myself. Hold on. Let me We'll take the 2 from this and keep counterspell. So deal 4 damage to an enemy. I'm going to deal it to radioactive. Whoa. And discard the top 3 cards of the encounter deck and deal 1 damage for each icon. So 2, 4. So I defeated him. That was an 8 damage attack. And then, as per the card, shuffles, and I get a new one on top. Folklore. I do have a resource. 2 threat from a scheme. Choose another friendly character. Discard certain cards. So her thwart is 2. I can use counterspell to do this. Counterspell is extremely wordy, but essentially I would discard top card of the encounter deck and prevent 2 damage for each boost icon that's discarded. And if I don't get one, then after resolving the attack and taking the full damage, and I just hit it, whoever I use it on gets a tough status. Let's remove 2 off of here. Let's actually spend counterspell. Oh no, I have to exhaust myself to be able to do that. So instead of removing the 2, let's actually spend this. I have to exhaust myself and do this. So the top, how many is it? 2? Or no, I choose another friendly character. So in this case, Misfortune. So 2, so lose 2, 3, 4 off of this. And that will end her turn. I might actually need to change that card because if you're playing solo, that's going to take a hit. You're never going to be able to use this and it's going to be stuck on top. All right. Misfortune. La Sarena. I think getting her upgrades out right now is what I need to do. So we got here, increase our level up by 1. Plus this card generated a wild resource 2 instead for Bilgewater. Yeah, I think getting these for La Serena would be the way to go. Don't have an enemy to put Love Tap on. Which I actually could have called for an action and then put this out here. Do I retcon that? I would have to spend... Actually, no, I wouldn't have to spend anything, would I? Yeah, screw it. I mean, I didn't have to spend a resource to do it, so I could just do that. That's a fun thing when you're controlling 2 hands, is sometimes you forget about calling for actions. So let's remove 2 threat off of this. I'm down by 10. Use this to ready. I'll hit him for 3. Then I exhausted a weapon. Deal 1 damage to an enemy, remove 1 threat from his scheme. Let's deal 1 damage to an enemy. Also, first player's over here. Did a widen player phase. 5. 2, 3, 4, 5. Spiritual Meditation, Darcy. So I'm a defense, but that's not too much of an issue. I have 2 characters that are fully ready to ready themselves, which is Council. She gets +1 recovery. Oh, yeah, I did build this in here as a way to get through this, but at the same time, or get through this, because if I don't have another friendly character. At the same time, that would just be putting it into the deck, and I wouldn't be able to shuffle my deck and discard pile. So I do need to make a tweak to the Unleash Folklore. We got here, attack. Gross Pike. I really should be playing someone for allies, I think. Anyways, 2 attacks over here. Wiccan will block it. He gets a tough status, and Wiccan is Data's Hail. Thank you, son. Attacks Misfortune. She'll defend for 1 damage. Encounter. I knew it was too good to be true. And back here. So I have no minions to love tap. Hmm. Let's 1, 2. This builds water, right? 3. Three to get Pike out. I will then strut to ready myself. I will then shocker and this to remove 3 threat from here. And then I can deal 1 damage, remove 1 threat. Let's remove 1 threat from here. I don't really have anything for him to apply himself to right now. I can have him fort for 1, and then hope that he gets his ability later. Get rid of this. And then I'll choose the 1 damage to ping off with this. Since it's not an attack, I don't get retaliated. I don't have resources to contribute to Solid Sound Body. What do I have here? Attack forts, remove 3 threat from a scheme to this player, deal 1 damage to each minion engaged the player, remove 1 threat from a scheme for each damage minion. Yeah, that'd be a little bit of a waste. I mean, I could do that, but I'd get smacked with Retaliate. I think I'm going to use my alter ego action to get, excuse me, an upgrade, which have all. Is there a shock? Imagine there's a shock. Why else would there be this card like this? It's literally called shock. Okay, I wasn't even paying attention. Shut up. I'll grab shock and all. Shiftly. I'm gonna spend. I think I'm gonna spend Nautilus. Actually, Nautilus is not bad. I don't know why I'm not or trying to get rid of that real quick. All right, let's get all into play. Restricted. So I have 2 restricted. Restricted. Better not be. It's condition. Being ranged. Piercing ranged. So it's another one that gives her. It's the same thing, except now she has piercing and ranged. The question is, let's see it. How well did he do on the picture? How well did he do on the picture? It looks perfect, in my opinion. I just had to do that again recently with, I changed the art on one of Temper's cards. And it was one where I had the image split up on the 2 cards. And I had to do all that shit again. That's going to end her turn. Next round, I'll heal her. All that fun shit. Is this hero action for the ready? Okay. This is a hero action. Okay, so it's a side response. All right, here we are. So the Witch's Council would not be bad. Sorry, Darcy. I get +1 to my recovery. I will remove 2 threat off of main. I will ready. Remove 2 threat off of main. I will spiritual meditation to draw 2, discard 1. Parachick can get discarded. Do I take the 2 and get rid of the solid sound? I think I will. 2. That has to be my energy, Cardia's grip, and reality and manipulation. Get rid of that. I think I'm going to stay up so that he only schemes once. And then my turn. Hex Spike. You're not a mystic, are you? Good, you're about to be a mystic. Alright, I got our other upgrade. Alright. 1, 2 schemes for 2 attacks. I will defend for 2 and take no damage. Suck my dick. This. Do I have one of everything? I do. I do. You know what? Let's just get rid of the 3 in the middle. I wanted to play Nautilus, but also I'm supposed to have 1 more card, which I would still be discarding Nautilus. I wanted to play Nautilus, but I guess I'll go fuck myself. Surge. Little schemies for 4. First player. Let's draw 2, discard 1. Oh, that's Punchman's a good card. These are all good cards. Let's draw 2, discard 1. I love Zone of Silence, but I don't really need it right now because Threat's not... Well, Threat's actually pretty bad right now. Let's ready. I don't want to do this. I need to get Sorceress Supreme. So in the comics, she's officially Sorcerer Supreme, but she and most of her council refer to her as Sorceress Supreme. And that's just how it is. I'm going to... Which one's this one? Send to 3 enemies and then hurt them. So exhaust. Spend 1. And the Hex Pike's good. This is all good stuff. I don't want to spend any of it, but... I mean, I don't actually have to exhaust. I can... Yeah, but then I wouldn't be able to afford it. Let's spend Master of the Chaotic Arts. 2, stun up to 3 enemies. Ooh. Stun. Stun. And then I discard how many is it? Top 2, deal 1 damage each of the stunned enemies for each card with your each boost icon. So 1, 2, 3. He's dead. And this is gone. I'm gonna flip because I'm hurting like a motherfucker. I'm gonna choose Misfortune. Would you like to discard? Oh, she'd love to discard too. Maybe she'll get a resource. Maybe she'll just fuck herself. Also, this is a new card. Ferment's Fire, the big damage one. Alright. Misfortune, heal for 3. I don't even know if I have any more identity-specific upgrades. It's deck and discard pile? Yeah. Does she have identity-specific upgrades anymore? Not in her deck. Those are all events. Or the supports and events, excuse me. Events. And I don't think she'll have any in her discard pile. I usually don't spend identity-specific upgrades. So yeah. Sorry, Captain. Actually, hold on. I don't have anything else to spend. What's this do? You take the first turn during the player phase. So this is essentially Cyclops' thing. So this overrides Cyclops' thing. Because that's what his is called, right? This is a basic aspect card that overrides Cyclops' field commander. So that's happening. What's up with my Firefox? Why is it going so fucking slow? Because I want to look at. I don't remember what Cyclops' thing is called. I've played him like one time. Cyclops. I've once again forgotten to call for action. Yep, his is called Field Commander. So that is a basic. How much does this Field Commander cost? 1. So it is a 2-cost basic card that overrides Cyclops' thing. That's pretty fucked up. I'm going to pretend real quick that I put this on. I called for an action, put it on that dude before he was defeated, so that I could have it returned and get this back. I'm going to flip ready and remove 2. Ready and exhaust both of these to remove 4. And then I'm going to remove 2 because I exhausted 2 weapons. This guy needs to hang around. And in worst case scenario, it'll be a chump block. Hey, it's the crest. Schemes for 3, please, discard. And then tries to attack, but is stunned. Contra and Contra. And friend of Plague fights and calls Vengeance. I am a hero. Call attacks if this deals damage. Place 1 throw on main. So I'll defend. And this does 2 damage to me. So it places its threat anyways. Try to stop that, obviously. Alright. Exhaust, put this on him. Pike will attack this dude for 1. And he has to attack a damaged non-elite minion. So hold on, he's going to hold off on that for a second. I'm going to ready myself. And I'm going to attack Whirlwind for 4. And then because I exhaust 2 weapons, I'm going to deal 1 to him. And 1, let's remove 1 off of main. And now Pike will attack a damaged minion. To defeat it, this comes back. I place 1 here. She draws a card and she draws a card. The heroes only. Just in the player. Okay, just player. He is defeated by consequential, and he is defeated because he's a bitch. He's a bitch. Ready her. What the fuck do I have in my hand? Too bad I didn't think about doing Make It Rain first. Oh well. Three for this. 1, 2 to double up. Deal 4 damage to an enemy. This isn't in character, is it? Nope. It's literally just borrowed luck. And then I'm willing to remove 2 off of main. Yes, I will. Sky Witch will heal 4. I don't actually need to use the Witch's Council. I'm going to flip. I have decisions, and all decisions say play the crest. And I have Wong in my hand. Also the Hex Spike. Oh, it's not this. Also, we went through the villain deck, so this should have an acceleration. Ha 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 ha, I remembered. I never forgot. Also, +1 thwarts. Let me do this real quick. 2, 1, 2, and 3. So I'm a 3, 1, 2. And I'm a 4. I don't want to do this. How do I want to do this? I still don't have the Eye of Agamotto, which would generate a resource for me. Where's my chaos magic at this point? Spend 1. This is better when I can manipulate what's on top. 2 to Firmament's Fire. Deal 4 damage to an enemy, then discard the top 3. 5, 6, 9 damage to him. Phrenolomancy. This one also helps out with the rest of her deck. I still have these 2 cards, but I can't fucking play it. Well, I can play Hex Spike if I get rid of Wong. And Wong is not actually going to be very good right now. Yeah, I'll play the... I'll sacrifice some blood. This comes in and play with 4 counters, I think. I can push us to the next stage right now, but I don't think I'm going to. I think it's better for me to hold off on that for a moment. So, ready. 6 cards, because she's a Sorcerer Supreme. She cannot have Sorcerer Supreme in her deck. 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. Tax Misfortune, who does not possess defense cards. I'm learning. She will defend because she has 2 dance things. 2 damage, so she takes no damage. Attacks Scarlet Witch, who has a counterspell in her hand. And she has the Eye of fucking Agamotto. I'll spend 1 to counterspell. So this actually happens upon taking the damage. So it would be 2 damage, so counterspells, and I take 2 damage. But I do get a tough status, which is immediately knocked off by the weapons runner. So that kind of sucked a little. Flip Schemes 4, 2, 3, and misfortune. No grave deep enough. You cannot resolve abilities on Bilgewater cards. So this is blanked. Choose either spend 2 mental to remove it from the game, or discard a Bilgewater ally, or support you control to discard this card. Well, I do have 2 mental. I have 3 mental. So turn goes over to her. I want to just call for an action real quick. Spend 2 mental to remove this from the game. And let's continue with Scarlet Witch's turn. She's really looking worse for wear here. Let's do that. We'll exhaust to Phronomancy. So look at the top 4, discard 1 of them, and put the rest back in any order. Let's discard this. Let's make these the top 2, and this will be the 3rd. Which means now I'll reshuffle my deck. Come on, game lag. Oh, actually, let's just discard this and put this on top. Let's properly do this real quick. This will be the top, so another fucking Phronomancy. Because I can now use Eye of Agamotto to Binding Spell. Oh, look at that, it gets rid of it. I do all the above, so I stun an enemy. I think then I do 2 damage and remove 2 damage. Also, call for action. Deal 2 damage to an enemy. Let's defeat the weapons runner, so that he can get a counter back on that, and remove 2 threat from a scheme. Alright, fantastic. Ready? I do need to flip down. Also, I discarded a card from the top of a deck, so I get the top card. I get the draw card. Woohoo! I can Phronomancy again, but I'd have to exhaust myself. I don't know if I want to do that. I'll exhaust Hexpike to knock us into the next phase. I need to flip her down. I need to flip down, heal up by 4. I'm going to exhaust Witch's Counsel to put this on the bottom here. Alright, so Lumina will be my next one up. I'm going to choose her. Would she like to discard 2? She will discard 2. And draw 2. She actually literally does not have any resources in this deck. So what I'm going to do, I know he made custom. I'm going to pull them out real quick, and they're going to go into the discard pile. Alright, so let us ready. I will then thwart for 4. And I exhausted 2 weapons, so I remove 2 threat. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. This is a little bit useless because I keep destroying minions. Let's just do Slaughter Fleet. We have the village one. Ooh, it's Wind Carrier. Okay. 1, 2, 3 to get myself. Oh, this is flipped. So I should have actually had this as a resource. So actually, let's spend this and keep this in hand to get this into play. Ready. And then I will remove 2 threat off of main. And that will end their turns. 2. This And 2 more. Ready. She has 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3 schemes. Let's see if this goes to the next phase. It does not. I know that. Then attacks, but is stunned. And counter and counter. Exhaust stage character I control. I hate talking so much. I could do it. I could easily do this. But do I easily do this? Wong is not strong right now. Let's just do these. I kind of want to get heroic conditioning out. And I also kind of want to get heroic intuition out. I have options. Get myself ready. Because I want to heal myself again. I'm in hero form, attacks if this deals damage placement threats. Defend for 2. And he does literally 3. Which means he gets 1 here and 1 off of here. First player. That's fucking rude. Also, wait, hold on. When is I supposed to just record? Oh, no, I got the exhaust one. Okay. Oh, exhaust. What's that? Three attacks. Okay. Let's use this. And this to Gangplank. Gangplank will attack this lovely dude for 2. I will borrowed luck. Goodbye, borrowed luck. To generate 1 for make it rain. So I remove 2 threat from a scheme. Deal 1. Choose Wanda to deal 1 damage to this dude. I remove 1 threat from a scheme for each minion damage this way. Remove it from there. I will then. I don't actually have another resource. Shit. I need 1 more resource. I don't have Wanda. Actually, I do have Wanda in this one. I know none of this is a resource. I have to discard these. Shit ass. Fuck. I have to get rid of one of my struts. Screw it, I guess. Use this to running. Attack Radioactive Man for 4. And defeat him. And remove 2 off of main. And then I'm going to go to the bathroom because I suddenly have to really go. So I'll be right back. Oh, ladies and gentlemen, I've turned 40. When I was a young pup, I used to be able to just kind of ignore uh, when I had to pee. I could be like, my body would be like, hey, you got to pee. And then I could be like, all right, I'll take care of it in the next hour. My body would be like, cool. And now that I'm, oh, shit, I should have like taken one less damage because I would have had 1+1 defense. Shit. Now that I'm over 40, my body's like, hey, you got to pee. And I'll be like, cool, I'll take care of that when I get to it. And it's like, no, you have 1 minute or this is going to be a problem. So I defeated that guy, I did all this shit. I'm going to flip down, get this back. And that, actually, hold on, before I flip down, I'll use this to ready. And then I'll remove 2 threat off of main, because I really don't need to heal with her. And then I'll flip and then get this. And then I think I'll spend these 2 to get Strut back in. And that will end her turn. All right, Wanda. I don't need to discard 2 cards. I will heal for 4. I will Witch's Council to put this on the bottom. And get this. Flip. Ready. I will then exhaust and spend a resource. Actually, I don't have to. I have a Hex Spike to reduce the cost of this by 1. So remove 2 threat. Choose her. Oh, wait, she doesn't have a thwart right now. It's just removing 2 threat. I might as well not even do this. And just thwart like a regular human being, which is what I'm going to do now. I'm going to spend 2, 3 to get Royal Conditioning. Just this. I still have Heroic Intuition, which I can't afford. So, yep, I can smack him for 2. Let's smack him for 2. Take that. 5 cards. Shuffle, shuffle, shuffle. 3, 4. Oh my goodness. Where'd that resource come from? 1, 2, 3. Schemes for 4. Attacks, and she'll take it because she's in a good spot right now. For 3, 4. And Kuntra. How many cards left? 2. Alter Ego heals 4. So he literally heals 2, so I don't have to worry about the surge. I'm going to flip exhaust, remove this from the game. And first player. It's a hero resource only. I'm going to choose her to discard 2 cards and draw 2 cards. 1, 2, draw 2. Fizz! Fizz, bitch, and gun. Oh. If you remember what that meme is, you're too old. You're like me, you're just way too old. Flip. Ready. she's still not hero form. Now let's Eye of Agamotto to self-healing. To discard top 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. And then heal 4. And then the Sorcerer Supreme, you get to draw a card. I'll then spend 2 on Heroic Intuition. I will then spend 3 on Sorcerer's Apprentice. You're now my apprentice, Misfortune. Means she gets to search the collection for 2 spells and add them to her deck. So let's go ahead and get her the Justice. Actually, let's get her the Aggression one and the Leadership one. This is Magic Attack, right? I forget what the Leadership one's called. It's cost 2, though, I think. I'm trying to remember this for the sake of finding them easier. Yeah, Summoning Spell. Lag. Lag like crazy. Congratulations on learning spells. I don't have any resources for this, though I could exhaust this and do this. But she's an alter ego form. Fuckity fuck. This would just be removing 2. I'm going to remove 5. And let's do these over here. That will end Scarlet Witch's turn, I believe. Yep. All right. I can play Nautilus. That's the thing I'm going to. He attacked, so he should have a counter. Let's go in space here for his counter. Why is Misfortune in here? Why does your precon have Misfortune? What are you doing? What are you doing here? Should put this on once per phase. That would actually make that really good. Which one's this going? Cancel boost icons on a scheme. That's actually really good. I like that. Spend Misfortune for this. So next time he schemes, he does it for less. I don't think I have an identity specific upgrade left. All right, I just have these 5. Flip. I'm going to attack for 2. Attack for 2. Keep him around. Use this for ready. Attack for 4. Move 2 threats. Now this resource. Making it rain won't do fuck all. I could put Fizz in. Oh yeah, also this is whenever Bilgewater character does it, so let's actually remove another one when he did that. Let's spend 1, 2 for Fizz, bitch. Strawberry. How about Rawberry? I kind of want to watch that again now that I'm remembering it. I'm not going to use this because I don't actually want this to discard right now. So I think I am done. Ready, 6 cards. Ready, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 cards. One, two, three. That place is right. It's next time it schemes. Okay. Attack Scarlet Witch. Scarlet Witch is fine with it. She'll take it. For no damage. It gets tough. I get hit for 1. Attacks Miss Fortune, who will defend herself for 3. I take 1 damage. This. Guard tough. Let's see, that's like the first time I've seen him all game. Villain schemes, so this gets boost card's turn face up, discard this, cancel its boost icon. So it still flips it up. So it is scheme for 3, but he schemes for 2 instead. And then this one. There are enemies everywhere. I'm going to attach this to Melter. I'm going to strut to ready. Gangplank will attack and defeat Weapons Runner. Is this again? Damage to an enemy for each back. Okay. Okay, I remember that. Oh, this luck thing again. I have a piercing in range, right? Spend this to this. I'm going to use this to get this engaged with me. Top 10 cards in my deck. I don't know why I thought it was in discard pile, because it's getting hit from that. Do I have a Bilgewater? Graves is a Bilgewater. This is a Bilgewater. It's Graves or Graves? Graves. All right, so how do I want to do this? Fizz will attack Melter, which means Fizz is now dead, but he hits Melter for 2. Oh, then real quick, put the bounty board out. I will then attack for 4, defeat him. Gives me love tap, which puts 1 on this. Defeats this. I get 2 counters on this. I will then exhaust this to draw a card to double up to Oz. I will then exhaust this and this. What's Graves do after this? Lose play, search your collection for Twisted Fate ally and add it to your hand. I don't think I'm actually going to worry about that because I don't feel like looking through finding Twisted Fate. So let's not use. Oh, actually, let's use both of them still to double up. To hit for 4. Crap, they all have toughness. Hold on. We use this to ready and hit him for 2. And then spend the 2 on double up 4 damage, 4 damage. And that will end her turn. To Scarlet Witch, who's having a bloody good time. I will exhaust and unleash Folklore. Let's spend the resource. You know what? Let's not spend a resource. So remove 2, choose over here to thwart to remove an additional 1 threat. And top card. Ready. Draw 2, discard 1. Don't need Kana anymore. I'm going to spend 1 on Master of the Catacarts to spend 1. Oh shit, hold on, because I have this fucker with guard on me. Let me smack his guard off. Now he's just sitting here. I'm also ready. Because I readied myself. Let's remove last threat off of this. We'll do this to deal 3 damage to the armored guard. Let's do this to draw 2, discard 1. I will spend 1 on this, 1, and 2 to Firmament's Fire. Deal 4 damage to an enemy. Discard the top 3. 1, 2, 3. Really just 2 damage. And I discarded cards, so this happens. I want to spend 3 to Jennifer Kale, who will be more useful later. So she's not going to do anything right now. Actually, let's use Blood Gem and keep the Zone of Silence. And then I'll put Jennifer Kale in. All right, so 1, 2, 3, 4. Attacks. Nautilus will defend for exactly 5 damage. The response still happens though. So he's stunned, which means he does not attack her. That was rude. That was really rude, boy. There's a Masses of Evil, so let's get Smelter. Hey, buddy. You ready to be my bitch? Surges. And the villain attacks me. With a 2. I'm just going to take it. Wait, I don't have a counter spell. I have the reality manipulation. I'm just going to take it. 4 damage. First player. All right. So how many spells do I have? 1, 2, 3, 4. But she maxes out at 3. So she's going to remove 3 off the main. Call for an action to get this onto Melter. What's on top? Got here 2. Hell yeah, I'm going to reality manipulate to swap a top card. So this is now on top. Oh, that's so good. I'm going to a benediction to discard cards. Oh, look, everybody gets to draw 2 cards. A top card, ready myself. I want a Phronomancy? The top 4. Also, I discarded cards, so I get to draw a card from Sorcerer Supreme. Oh, a counterspell. Ooh, piece of candy. Do I want a Phronomancy right now? I think I probably could, and it would be perfectly fine. Yeah, let's Phronomancy. So look at the top 4 cards. 1, 2, 3, 4. I discard a card from it. So let's get rid of this. Do this, this, this. Now I have Lumina the Living Light. I've used 2, so I can't Lumina, which kind of sucks. That actually was the whole reason I was kind of keeping that on top. This for a... There's not even a threat to worry about. There's not even any threat to worry about. That for Binding Spell. Binding Spell, we discard the top card. It is a 3, shockingly, I know. So I stun an enemy. Deal 2 damage to an enemy. Remove 2 threat from the scheme. These 3 aren't, or these 3 right here, these 4 right here aren't going to do anything right now. Reality manipulation is not going to do anything right now. Counterspell doesn't literally do anything right now. I have nothing else I can do. I played Phronomancy and I played the other card. My hand size is actually right now larger than it would ever be. I have 7 cards in my hand. Do I actually have to discard down? I've never had to discard down to my hand size before. But doggone it, I'm going to do it. Let's actually just do that right now. I'm not going to worry about even drawing a card. All right, Misfortune. Exhaust, get rid of all his counters, deal 3 damage to Melter. I'm going to double up. 4 damage. 4 damage. I will then place a counter here. You know what? You know what? I'm going to choose myself. Choose myself. Deal 4 damage to the villain on each minion engaged with me. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then I'm going to spend 2 more. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm going to 1, 2, 3. Also, I exhausted him, so that's 1 damage. All right, so I'm hitting 4 damage. I exhausted 2 weapons. I'll use this to ready myself and hit for 2 damage. All right. All right, so that was actually extremely easy. Pretty quick for all things considered, considering how much time I wasted. How do I think about Scarlet Witch? I think she's working extremely well. I need to tweak Unleash Folklore. I think her cards actually all work extremely fucking well. She feels strong, as she should. She's a fucking Sorcerer Supreme. I wanted her power to be comparable to Doctor Strange. And I think it is. I played Doctor Strange once, and I know that he's considered to be one of the strongest cards strongest heroes in the games. Even still, one of the strongest. Get all these over here. Reviewing myself right now. Did anything feel underwhelming in that? Counterspell a little bit because there's such a risk to it. But I mean, it's chaos. It should have that risk. I could probably make it free, honestly, because it's gambling so fucking much. But it is also giving a tough status. If it misses the gamble, it still gives a tough status. So I don't know. I don't know if I need to address that at all. I'm trying to think if there's anything else that I really need to do. I didn't play Wong because I felt I could get more value out of other cards, which might sound fucked up, but I mean it's the truth. He didn't get to join the game. Cloak Levitation does what Cloak Levitation does. I mean it's just simple. Same with Agamotto. They're just straight up copies. Except yeah, they're just straight up copies. They do the same fucking thing as Stranges. Is this only Binding Spell? No, I have another Binding Spell. Binding Spell is great, especially when you get a chance to manipulate the top. Reality Manipulation is great because it sets you up for your cards here, and it sets you up for Binding Spell. Counterspell is a gamble. I don't know if I really like that right now. I don't think it's bad by any stretch. I just don't know if it does if it's as good. I'm still debating whether or not it should be a free card. As for the Chaotic Arts, of course, that's just a straight up 1-for-1 from Master of the Mystic Arts. Wong, I didn't get a chance to play him. He's good. I think he's good. I think he's perfectly fine. I don't think he's overpowered by any stretch of the imagination. I could see this being a decent focus for what's it called? Voltron deck, but I don't think he necessarily will. Sorcerer Supreme, I like it. I should probably just turn that into an exhaust ability. Or no, I should probably turn it into a once per phase ability. That would that would be strong. Hexpike is fine, I think. The Witch's Crest does what it needs to do, except I had no effect on it. It's kind of just a +1 that occasionally does what it's willing to do. Witch's Council, yeah, that actually helped me. I actually got some good use out of this. I do enjoy Witch's Council. Debating whether or not to make it an action, but honestly, it should probably stay an alter ego, just because she's only ever talked to her council when she hasn't been wearing her mantle, so to speak. Anyways, that wraps up my review of mine. I tried to be quick about it. Let's give my thoughts on Misfortune. So if you don't want to see me talk about somebody else's content, this is the part where you can stop watching. The MissSugarPink and Bubblegum Bitch triumvirate, their little grouping that they have from their table. They share the same table. They're practically the same fucking person at this point. If I was in a call with both of them and I didn't look occasionally over at the fucking Discord thing, I probably wouldn't know who the fuck's talking half the time. Make it rain. Any other cards? Yes, bullet time. There are 2 bullet times in here. Okay. Let's see anything else. Just another make it rain. Just 3 of them, huh? 1, 2, 3, 4, 7, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. What am I missing here? Double up. All right. So again, this is the little review section. I'll do these 3 at once because they're kind of together. First off, her abilities. I actually really like her ability. She starts as what a 2/2/1, I think. Yeah, 2/2/1. I like her abilities. I like both of them. This one kind of helps you. Oops, this one kind of helps you get your struts back. since they're the ones that you're going to be losing the most. So yeah, I like her kit. Your starting deck, I don't know what the fuck was up with your deck. Why oh why was every aspect in here? I wonder if that was for testing purposes and then it didn't get changed. I don't know. Because it says you can include Bilgewater allies from any aspect, but I was running every aspect, I feel. I know there were multiple protection cards in here, right? Because okay, that's Bilgewater dude. Like this dude, that's not okay. So that this right here implies that this is a protection deck. That's not a Bilgewater ally. That's justice now. You're killing me. You're killing me. Oh, look, this is aggression. You're killing me, Smalls. I pulled this from your table just now. Anyways. Okay, let's talk about these three. I like them. I kind of wish there was a way to use Love Tap more. Just so I could keep these a bit more replenished, but at the same time, if she does happen to lose one of these, she can just flip and get it back. So it's not the biggest deal. That's just it's just kind of sucks, like because we just had Ant-Man in the review cycle, and Ant-Man has a similar mechanic with his size manipulation stuff and like getting counters back on them. He has a similar mechanic, and yeah, it was like two straight times, or not two straight times, but two characters I played recently that kind of have that mechanic where you got to manage these things. I like them though. Shock and all, I think these are strong as fuck. These are essentially +2 to the power combined with the extra damage. Was I doing 5 damage at some point? Did I just give myself randomly 5 damage at some point? I think I might have. Where did I get it? I didn't get a +1 attack from anything. I think I just randomly gave myself 5 attack for some reason. Oh well, it's too late. Whatever. Yeah, I just like them. Also I like how this has become a community-wide thing where we gotta split the images because that's a big Inkwire thing. I did it with Temper. Temper, I have this, so I have them both on one. And then I have the split image, which would be what it'd be if you actually like had these as physical cards. This is just here for the sake of putting counters on it, because you can put a counter there and you can put a counter there and track them better. Inkwire has that all over his Ninja Turtles. So it's always nice to see the split image stuff. Suck it, FFG. When have you ever done that? But yeah, they're amazing cards. Piercing range, +1 to your powers. The Siren, just a good card. Enough said. It doesn't feel weak. It doesn't feel underwhelming or anything like that. Bounty Board, just a good card. It seems like it'd be pretty easy to keep this replenished. Even against somebody like Claw who doesn't have a ton of minions. It's pretty easy to keep it replenished. Her events, Double Up. I like Double Up. I don't really... Make It Rain has so much whiff. Like, the thing with Make It Rain is it's a 1-for-2 threat removal, which immediately makes it good. But you need minions to kind of make it be better than good. But it's fine. I mean, I wouldn't say it's strong by any stretch. It's probably strong against Ultron, or an enemy that's just going to pump non-stop minions out. It'll probably be really strong then. Bullet Time, I think, is good. I actually prefer Double Up, just because I know as long as I have a weak minion somewhere out there, I know I'm going to get my 8 damage. And this right here, it requires me to spend resources to keep it going. It's no by no stretch a bad card or anything like that. I just think double up is better. But yeah, I think aesthetically this set looks pretty damn good. Thematics wise, I don't know shit about Misfortune. I know nothing. I remember when she came out, all the League players were all horny as shit. Back in what was like 2019 or 2020, whenever the fuck she came out. She's an older character, isn't she? Or not an old, like she's not a launch character, but she was like a DLC character. Let me look real quick. I'm curious. When did Miss Fortune come out? What? 2010? Why is it? Oh my god, League of Legends has been around. For some reason, League of Legends to me has only existed for like 7 years. League of Legends has been out for. When did League of Legends come out? When the fuck? League of Legends release date 2009. So she's honestly probably, yeah, she's like one of the first characters they released in 2000. This game has been out for 17 years, almost 17 years full. Holy shit. Oh my god, why is this game only like 7 or 8 years old to me? What was I doing when this game came out? I had just gotten out of the army, and I probably had moved to Chicago at this point. Oh my god. I didn't hate my parents yet. I still got along with my family. I Jesus Christ, 2010 or 2009 in 2010 for this character. Why was this 2020 to me? This has destroyed me now. I am I was having fun with Misfortune until it took me back to 2010. Um Thematics, I don't know shit about the character. Thematically, it really didn't seem to adhere to a strict thematic theme or anything like that. Um she's got reading mechanics, she's got boosting mechanics, she's got things that want her to get allies, she's got things that want her to defeat minions. Um, she's a little all over the place, which is probably fine. I tend not to make a big deal out of that. I know some people were like, if there's more than two themes in a deck, will blow their fucking brains out and type the longest complaint letter in the world. I don't have too much of an issue with it. It just doesn't adhere to any specific theme, really. Um, I almost called it merchandise. Fucking materials. You've got everything here. The only thing you don't have is a player mat that I saw, which is fine. You've got a promo card because I guess you wanted a promo card. I guess just to be like, hey, look, she's sexy. That's a sexy picture. That's waifu picture. Um, Mechanics. I thought mechanically she was pretty good. I mean, there's nothing complicated or anything like that. She's just pretty sound. She can ready 3 times in a round or turn if she wants to. Uh, Balance. She's probably a little strong, but I wouldn't say she's overpowered. Scarlet Witch is strong as shit, but she should be strong as shit. I don't know thematically how strong Misfortune should be. Um, what's the last one? Fun factor. She's pretty fun. I mean, I like how I'm doing like review stuff, like as if this is a cast review. She's an alpha state. All in all, I mean, this feels like a completed project. Like that should probably be released. Uh, I don't know what I would recommend to put it in the beta state because it seems like it's releasable. I really don't have any notes on anything that could be said to improve her at all. She seems like she's rounded enough. She doesn't feel overpowered. She doesn't feel weak. I could see her being extremely strong when dedicated to justice or aggression. But at the same time, when you have a deck that wants to build around Bilgewater allies, usually those tend to gear themselves more toward leadership. Um, just so you can like do things like try and keep them in the play longer and all that shit. But even then, she's not really married to any specific aspect. Um, yeah, those are my thoughts on Miss Sugarpink's misfortune. I've been depressed for 5 minutes now because this game came out 17 years ago, and I hate myself for it. I hate life. God damn it! I was such a young kid when this came out. I was not a young kid. I was an adult. I feel like I was a young kid. If I met myself at that age, I would call myself a kid. Anyways, that's going to wrap up my gameplay for Misfortune. All in all, I think she's great. I think Scarlet Witch needs like one or two minor tweaks, and she's honestly good to be put onto the Discord channel and have people pick her apart. I have to mentally prepare myself for that. Um, so yeah. That being said, have a good morning slash night slash day wherever you may be. If you're living in the United States, Canada, Mexico, and you're nearby one of the host cities for the World Cup, please be safe out there because people are fucking psychos. Um, if you want to check out more custom content like Sugar Pink's amazing Misfortune, um, he shares a table with Bubblegum Bitch, so you'll see anime stuff in there too. And if you want to check out stuff like my Scarlet Witch, there'll be a link to our Discord channel in the description of this video. If you want to check out uh if you're watching this video on YouTube, please like, comment, subscribe, all that fun stuff. Really helps the channel out. Lets me know people are watching so I can want to continue doing this. Uh, you can also check out my streams at twitch.tv/theactualjackson. Speaking of which, I just got a new sub the other day, which was Skelly, who I played his Jitter, um, which was another very interesting character. A couple tweaks in my opinion, but it was a pretty good character. I think the mechanics of it were unique. But yeah, with that being said, I'm going to go ahead and end there. So take it easy. Ciao.